You know you're going somewhere good if you're driving on an unpaved road.
Look at the beach.
Wow!
It gets a little bit colder when you go near the falls.
Things we do for this vlog!
Hi, we are Nat and Max, and we love exploring British Columbia. After starting a camping series with no prior experience,
Is it clean? Good luck!
we slowly started investing and learning the ways of being in the wilderness.
Ooh.
And after camping in a beautiful campground that sits by a raging waterfall, we headed out to another weekend adventure. Ready! To one of the largest lakes in the southern coast mountains of Canada. Our day started by searching lunch in a familiar town.
Hey guys, before we head on out to our camping adventure today, we just stopped by here at Harrison Hot Springs to grab some lunch, and it's only half an hour away from our campground.
We're thinking of something local, like some fish and chips.
Harrison Hot Springs is a small town by the lake in the Fraser Valley of British Columbia. It's located at the south end of Harrison Lake and is around a 2-hour drive from the city of Vancouver. Harrison Hot Springs is also known as BC's Sasquatch Town because it's known to have such a high number of Sasquatch sightings. Myth or reality? We don't know. But one thing is for sure, Harrison Hot Springs has really embraced the Bigfoot. And honestly, we kinda like it too.
I'm scared!
Please get maybe 2-piece fish and chips, please. And just an extra just fish. I don't think we're gonna finish this.
Got the goods. This isn't our first time in Harrison Hot Springs. Last summer, we spent a good weekend here, jumping on their inflatable water park. And exploring the town through a quadricycle. We'll link down the video in the description if you're interested.
I think there's probably not a more local restaurant than John's Fish and Chips. But we took a look at the reviews online and it seems pretty good.
For the reveal. Let's say I have one more.
I didn't think we need to order one more fish. So we kind of ordered 2 fish and chips, plus another set of fish on the side. Comes with 3 strips, so 3 big strips like this. And I don't think we're gonna finish this all. Is it fresh?
So good. It's very crispy on the outside and very soft in the inside. It's very fresh.
Right? Plus the lemon gives you that zesty feeling, that zesty flavor. It's not exactly the perfect weather to be in the lake today. I wish it was more of a calmer weather than this, but you gotta work with what you have, right? Ready to go?
Let's go, it's getting so cold now.
After having lunch, we then head out and drove 30 minutes northeast of Harrison Hot Springs to find our campground for the night. The first 10 minutes of the drive was beautiful and calm, until we started driving on one of the roughest roads we've driven in a while.
So dusty! We are trying to find our campground for tonight. This campground is 30 minutes away from the town of Harrison Hot Springs.
You know you're going somewhere good if you're driving on an unpaved road. By the time we get there, we're gonna be covered with dust. We're just letting people pass us by here in the road because you want to be as slow as possible because the rocks are pretty sharp here. You don't really want to get a flat tire here.
Before we entered this road, we came across a couple of pickups with ATVs, and we were wondering where are they going to use those. I think we now know where.
Your destination is on the left.
I think we're here. Stop and report the post sign. And you must be Summer Santa. This is Wayne, aka Summer Santa.
Why they call me that?
He's the campground host and is pretty popular to campers because of his resemblance of someone we all know that wears a red suit.
I have the facial features and the belly.
Oh yeah.
There you go, put that on the dash.
Okay.
It's down the trail from the center parking lot.
Okay.
There's a white barrel with big wheels. You can get your stuff down. It's the 1, 2, the third on the right.
It's labeled though?
Yep.
Okay.
Bye-bye, dear.
I just met Summer Santa. He's a really nice guy.
Look at our car!
So I think what we should do is check out our site first. We're over there, I think. So it says foot traffic only.
This is us! Look! Site number 12.
Ah, not bad, eh?
We have this entire thing to ourselves. So, some information about this place. This is called Bear Creek Campground and it is located 30 minutes north of Harrison Hot Springs. So the name Bear Creek is pretty generic here in North America. There's a Bear Creek Park in Vancouver and a Bear Creek Provincial Park in Kelowna, and there's even one in the US. But this one specifically is located in Harrison Lake. Being it's a holiday today, it's hard to book a reservation in a provincial park. But that being said, don't put this campground on our short list because it's still really beautiful. If we were going to describe it, it's this small haven with big trees and lots of fern. Kinda like in the Avatar movies. So right now, we're going to pick up our stuff and set up camp. And then we're going to check out the beach, and if we have time, we're going to check the Bear Creek Falls. Let's go!
Tell me, baby, what you see when you're staring at the sky, miles away from me. Can't find you lately, where you been? And did you run into the ocean for a midnight swim?
Look at the beach!
Wow!
So nice! The water is so crystal clear.
And it seems you could camp over there by the beach.
Yeah.
Lots of campers over there, eh? We actually came prepared for this beach.
She said, my baby, don't be shy. And then she grabbed me by the hand and held me in her eye. So I said, lady, take me there.
Should we wear it now?
No, don't tell me where we're going, 'cause I don't care.
Ready! If you're wondering where we got the raft, we used an app called Ruckify, where you can basically rent anything you could think of, from paddleboards to bikes to electronics. Think of it as an Airbnb for items. Oh my god! Is it down now? I think I should ride.
easy seat. What are we doing?
Where did you go? Oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, drawn to your glow. Oh, my fire, 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 burning the day. I know you can stay. My fire, 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 fire.
The weather wasn't exactly the best for rafting. The wind was blowing and the waves were bigger than we expected. But that didn't quite stop us from putting on our life vests and paddling around the beach. Harrison Lake is considered to be one of the largest lakes in the southern coast mountains of Canada. So we were really cautious not to drift far from the beach. You could just imagine how hard it would be to be paddling back if we find ourselves in the middle of this massive lake.
Okay, bye. See you tomorrow.
Last time, remember, we ran out of gas. We made sure to bring a new tank today. Yep, it's working this time. So remember last time, we just brought some Korean marinated beef from a local grocery store. That was kind of a game changer for us because of instead of carrying all of this ingredients, bringing it to the campsite, cooking it there, why not just bring a already ready to grill meal so it's less things to carry for camping. So tonight's dinner is going to be something similar. So this is a barbecue marinated pork. This should feed Max and I pretty good tonight. But someone forgot the rice. You know us Asians, we love our rice.
Yeah, we were talking oh so close on this Friday night. A million faces overdose, and yours I happen to find with a smile that exploded across your face and their mind. It's got me wondering, how is it gonna be without this bottle of wine? The phrases you don't wanna hear, paired with strangers. And can I call you on a Sunday afternoon? Don't want my words to be confused under the shadow of the moon. We'll do it right, bring it to life. Why don't we leave this here tonight? So can I call you on a Sunday afternoon?
Morning guys. We went to bed pretty early last night, thinking that it's gonna be one of those calm nights. And yet we stand corrected. The wind kinda started picking up last night to a point where we kinda woke up around 12:30 a.m. because our bonfire, our fire pits just started flaming again, so we had to put it out. But luckily our campsite for the night is kinda protected with trees. I couldn't imagine camping by the beach last night. So our plan this morning is before having breakfast, I'm gonna wake up Max and we're gonna check out the beach, the creek, and maybe the waterfall.
Hello.
Good morning.
Not the cleanest washrooms. Don't want to see that.
Good morning, Harrison Lake.
So one of the perks of this campground is they have a small beach for the campers. So you can either camp by the beach or camp by the walking sites. But you guys kind of saw us paddle through our way in these waves yesterday.
I don't think we're going to be paddling today. The waves are too strong. This is campsite 8 and 9. We think this is one of the better campsites in the campground because we have this beach view all to yourselves.
So I think it's called Bear Creek Campground because there's a creek that eventually flows into the ocean. That's where the creek came from, but could there be bears? So it's nice because the campground itself is just by the creek.
It gets a little bit colder when you go near the falls. It's the Bear Creek Falls!
So potentially you can hike your way to the falls, but we're not gonna do that today because we don't have time. But what we do have time is for breakfast. Also, I think it's better if you come here to make sure that you are driving a 4x4 because look at these potholes.
Breakfast time! Yes, breakfast for today are very fresh from nature.
Okay guys, we're gonna start packing up. If you guys are looking to do camping here at the Harrison Lake, definitely check out Bear Creek Campground.
If you guys are new around here, make sure to hit subscribe and give this video a thumbs up.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye!
Bye! So we kind of ordered 2 fish and chips, plus another set of fish on the side. But each order is like 3 strips of fish, plus the side order of the fish is another 3 strips, maybe 6 strips of fish. So we kind of have 9 strips of fish right now. I think it's one big chunk. It's not like the Korean short rib cuts like last time.
Ouch! We're almost here. I'm gonna die. We're so far now.
I just want to get over there so we can take a picture and call it a day.